Yeah, I asked the people on Twitter as well for some of their predictions, so we're going to get the fan predictions as well. I want your prediction, but my big prediction, tell me if you think I'm wrong, I think we have no place left to go for Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor except each other. I think the fight has to happen. These guys are right now, I don't want to say twilight of their career, but let's get real. Both of these guys, more than likely, not going to be UFC champions again, right? Both of these guys probably, could be, one, they beat each other, they're going to fight for a title again. They'll probably,
if they want to.
They'll probably fight for a title again. I don't think either guy will have a UFC title again. Either way, they're massive stars. There's no other bigger fight to make. I think it's the biggest fight the UFC can make right now is Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor 3. And if they waste any more time on it, we may miss the opportunity.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. But the thing about that fight is that there's a few obstacles in the way, which is that number one, Nate has one fight left on his contract. He seems like he wants to fight and get out of his contract. And I do think that the Jake Paul thing is a big payday for him. And now you have to compete with that. So there's just interest. And with the Diaz brothers, you don't know. He might just disappear for 3 years and not come back. It's just hard to say. But I think there's a good chance that could happen. It's a fight that makes a lot of sense. So, yeah. I mean, predictions for the year, I would say, I think John Jones fights and loses for the heavyweight title. Now, I'm not sure who it's going to be against, but that's my feeling going into this.
I'll take it a step further. I think John Jones makes his UFC heavyweight debut not for the title, and he loses.
Oof. I think he's going to make the debut for the title and lose, but that could be possible too.
Yeah. You think he's going to make the debut for the title? I mean,
that's my guess.
I think he'd make a. I think he would be stupid to just go in and fight Ciryl Gane or Francis Ngannou for the title.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not a good.
I get your point.
I think
but that's
test the waters.
That's what boxers would do. But in the UFC, typically, and he was talking about doing that, having one fight before the title. But typically in the UFC, if the light heavyweight champion, long time, undefeated, dominant champion moves up, he fights for the title up there.
And he relinquished his title. It's not like he lost it. So I get that.
I also think there's a thing that and I bet because John Jones is such a competitive prick that there's this thing DC has that he doesn't have. And even though he beat DC twice, DC moved up and won the heavyweight title.
Champ, yeah.
And that was something that kind of separated him and was like, well, whatever you think about John Jones winning, there's a steroid asterisk on that as well. Yeah. Whatever you think about that.
I went and won the elite.
Yes.
The heavyweight title. Even look, heavyweight MMA is not the same as heavyweight boxing. It's honestly 155 or 170 is the elite, like the elite class.
No, but there's still something it's the best. It's
when you're talking about pound for pound, you're literally talking about take weight out of it. Right, this guy is the best in the world.
But if you don't take weight out of it,
the heavyweight champion fucks up everybody, dude. Yeah.